right, how you doing today? I'm not trying to gossip, okay, but I think you just get to a point in life where you could tell the telltale signs even today. All right, this is for the guys today, okay? Strictly for the brothers. Women, you could take this in consideration too, but I'm making this for the brothers, okay? But you could tell the telltale signs. You could tell probably by the way that she carries herself, unless she's going to do it for you, okay? She wants, to get fly for you, you know what I'm saying? Or um, you could tell by the social media, all right, whether a woman is a concubine. A lot of you can tell by the way that they talk to you, all right, the way, just by the signs of they like you, okay, and guys, you have to just make discernment, okay, and yeah, I don't know, man, it's on a case by case basis, case basis, but you need to make the discernment on whether or not you want to deal with that person, and that depends on what you're looking for. But you should deal with a Proverbs 31 virtuous woman. All right, and you can read about that in Proverbs 31. Ladies too. And that being said, I want to talk about this Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan breakup. Okay, um, I saw it off a couple other podcasts, and she had felt that this. When I say she, this is Lori, felt in the interview that she wasn't ready to get married. She wanted to experiment or do some more experimenting. I don't know if she wanted to travel more or get her career about, to where she wanted to get it, but she wasn't ready. And that's a fair statement to make, okay? But the thing that gets me is, and like I say, I made that mistake, gentlemen. I'm pretty sure you made that mistake, okay? This is how we live and learn. Why would you let why would Michael B. Or why did that relationship last as long as he did? He had to take Steve Harvey, okay, the Lori Harvey's father, to come and just say, look, it ain't working, just end it, okay? After probably the telltale signs. And I believe, maybe both of those guys were getting frivolous, out of all fairness, because right after that, particularly like Lori Harvey, she started dating somebody else. What that guy? I forgot that guy's name. The white guy out of Atlanta. All right. Uh, who it is. Okay, that rapper. Okay. Uh, Harlow. Okay, the one that's buddied all up with Lil Nas X. All right, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, but just from what I see, okay, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. All right, that yes, you have to look. It is Hollywood, but from what I understand, I think Michael B. Jordan is a good actor. I admire his craft, but it seemed like the guy had his mind made up. That he wanted to settle down. Okay, uh, and he wanted to marry this girl. All right, particularly despite the type of the activity that she had going around dating all these different men in the industry or whatever. All right, particularly Puff Daddy and his son. All right, I would think that her being 25 years old, okay, and she was saying that she was 25 and she wasn't ready. You really don't know, okay? I know a lot of people in this day and age are getting married older, having children, but you really can't determine that, all right? It's kind of like opportunities may be coming in waves, and that opportunity is going to go by and it's going to be there for a certain amount of time and it goes away, okay? It's not that it ain't meant to be, but sometimes you need to act on an opportunity while it's there, okay? And we live in I understand we live in a in a mixed bag nowadays. Okay, but I believe that that could have been a good match or whatever. After all, it's what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Michael B. Jordan. Hey, I made a video about this before, and I feel like Michael B. Jordan before COVID or whatever, and I think that he still is. He's going to be one of the up and coming actors. I believe he's in his early 30s. Probably when guys like Will Smith and the other guy, Eldris Alba, falls off, probably in the next 10 years, okay, then he's going to be the man, all right? Up and coming. The guy's got a lot going on for him, all right? And I'll pray that he doesn't mess it up, all right? But rest in peace to the other guy that did, what's the name? The Black Panther movie. So it's him, all right? Now, we don't know what happened behind closed doors, but it seems like, okay, and I've heard it from a lot of other people or seen it on podcasts or whatever, that she had a good thing going on. Let's just face it, she blew it. And sometimes, and this has happened to me, you can meet the right person at the wrong time, all right? That happened to me when I got out of the Army, okay, when maybe I met the right person, or I maybe met somebody that was right, but the time wasn't right for me, out of all fairness, okay? But it wasn't like, well, because of me, at the time I was going through this transition about what I wanted to do when I got out and whatever, and I was, struggling to find work or whatever. But it ain't like, she's poor or anything, all right? I think she had a few things going on for herself, career-wise, all right? But she would have been taken care of. I mean, it was what she wanted, and it seems like to me she blew it. Why? All right, probably trying to find whatever it is out there, and it's not enough. And I do know a lot of women that make that classic mistake. That happened to me, okay? Where somebody maybe told me, yeah, this is what they wanted, okay? Maybe, they could get spooked or whatever. And then probably by the time they realize it, it's too late. But some women don't care anyway, because I got to tell you, as long as they got that slit between their legs, she could always find a man, you know what I'm saying, to hit it off or whatever, okay? Because for some women, all right, self-worship and that vulva is the power, all right? And that's the Jezebel spirit, okay? Guys, I'm going to leave you with this. When you're being told something and when you don't see that, I think it's cool to ask questions. You're going to probably meet somebody that you may see, it could that there may be something that could add on to your life and you could be a little bit more lenient with that person. But, it doesn't probably hurt to ask questions. I don't think it was just good to cut somebody off. But I think that if you told something and when you don't see that, and when you try to maybe do things or maybe try or ask questions, and that's going to persist, you need to cut that person off, all right, before you end up self-destructing, or you're going to end up hurting her or somebody, or she's going to end up hurting you or whatever, okay? Because if it gets to that point where it's going to escalate to that, you need to cut that off, all right? Now, that's not what the subject is about, all right? But I just think that, hey, look, she blew a good thing, and sometimes opportunity, comes and it's going to be there for a certain amount of time, all right? But that's my assessment about her, okay? Let's just face it. We all have to accept some type of responsibility at some point, okay? The slightest bit. Nobody wants to take responsibility. So thank you for your time. I want to do another video here, and feel free to subscribe, like, share, Cash App, $, $1 subscribe. You want to donate, and peace.